So in this video tutorial we'll study about flow control. So flow control is nothing but the management of the data flow, right? So in many ways a computer program is like a journey for your data. Absolutely correct. So like any journey, one must travel a given path. Some roads are chosen and others are not. Which roads are chosen depends on the end goal. So you can relate that analogy with control flow statements or flow control concept. So there are a few flow control concepts. So first one is conditional. So conditional flow control is nothing but you have like if else statements. Okay, this is exactly similar as if else in what you have in other programming languages. So see this example. So we have made this file conditional.rb. So we'll ask the user to put in a number and user will input a number, and we have already studied what this means. .chom means to remove that escape character /n, and 2y means whatever the string that user is inputting should be converted into an integer value. Okay, so what this is doing is if a equal to 3 puts a is 3, else if a equal to 4 puts a is 4, else puts a is neither 3 nor 4. So basically this program is checking whether the number that user has input as 3 or 4 or neither of them. Okay, so this is very similar to other languages. Just make sure that this thing, so else if does not have another e. So this is a mistake that many rookies in the Ruby programming may commit. So make sure that the spelling of else if is ELSIF. Okay, so pay special attention to this part. So another example. So in this example also all the conditional statements are valid. There won't be any error. So example 1, if x equal to 3 puts x is 3. Or example 2, if, so we must use this end keyword to close this if else tree. Okay, so else if x equal to 4 puts x is 4, or say if x equal to 3 puts x is 3, else puts x is not 3. So with else you cannot put any condition along with it. If you want to have a condition, you need to have else if. Okay, so if we can also write an inline statement or one line statement using the then keyword. So if x equal to 3, then puts x is 3, and so this must be written in one line. Okay, so so it's a new thing here. So Ruby is an expressive language, so this is also a valid form. Puts x is 3 if x equal to 3. So you can like write it in the reverse. Generally in programming languages we have the if statement followed by the commands that the statements that we have to execute if this statement holds true. But in Ruby you have this special ability to actually have your statements and then write if x equal to 3. So it's like saying in Hindi like अगर तुम्हारी क्लास हो तो चले जाना, और तुम क्लास चले जाना अगर क्लास हो तो. So both the statements mean the same thing, only the order is different. So yeah, so this is a special thing in Ruby. You also have another keyword, unless. So puts x is not 3 unless x equal to 3. So this is an opposite of if statement. So unless is opposite of if keyword. Okay, so these are the two new things. So 3 different three things which are different from other programming languages. Else if, the spelling of else if is ELSIF, then we can change the order, like we can write the if statement later after the statements that we have to actually execute. Then you have this unless keyword. Also one more thing, the then keyword. Okay, so make sure you write all this in one line. Fine. So next thing we have to study is comparison. So comparison is same as all the other languages. It will return a boolean value, so 4 less than 5 true. Don't take this sign into consideration. This sign is actually this whole thing, the command count, you can say. Okay, this is the statement count. So this is the first statement, this is the second statement. Okay, so you will not get it when you execute programs in the terminal. So 4 less than 5 it's true, 4 greater than 5 it's false. So yeah, so all the symbols are same which we have in other programming languages. Okay, so this is important. So this is a string, this is an integer value, so therefore this will be false. Okay, so not equal to sign is also exclamation mark and equal to. So next thing we have is combining expression. We can combine expression using the AND operator, the OR operator, or we can also have the NOT operator. So this is exactly the same as we have in other languages. So this is the precedence order. So first comparisons are taken into execution, followed by equality, and followed by logical and finally logical OR. Okay, so in this statement, first this will be executed, x and then y, because and then precedes in the order, and then this OR statement will be executed. So we have ternary operators in Ruby as well. So these are the alternators of if else statements. These are quick to execute. So say suppose you have a condition that you have to check, and a question mark is to check whether the condition is true or not. So if it is true, you have to the compiler will execute the first block of statement, or if it is false, the compiler will execute the second block of statement. The blocks are differentiated by this colon. So true, so is true, yeah it is, so therefore this is true. False, so is false true? No, this is not true, so this is not true will be printed. So you can have, say, is 5 equal to 6 question mark. So this is not true. Okay, 5 is not equal to 6. So case statement. So case statement is very similar to if else if statement, if else if else nested statement. Okay, so a equal to 5, case A, when 5 puts A is 5, when 6 puts A is 6, or else puts A is neither 5 nor 6. So this is very similar to the example that we seen above. So A equal to 5, so answer equal to case A. So we are actually storing the value in a variable known as answer. So therefore this answer will return a code like A is 5 will be printed, because here we have written A equal to 5. Okay, so see, you need not even give the case an argument either. Okay, you can just write case without any argument and it will do the same thing. You won't get any error. So you have this thing known as true or false, or what we call as boolean values in Ruby. So every expression evaluates to true when used in flow control except for false and nil. Okay, so default value is true in Ruby. Okay, so A equal to 5, if A puts, how can this be true? Else it is not true. So if A, so how can this be true will be printed. Why? Because in Ruby every expression evaluates to true when used in flow control except for false and nil. So yeah, So finally you can have this exercise. Write down whether the following expression return true or false. Okay, 32 into 4 is greater than equal to 120. You can actually try these all these statements. Okay, so yeah.